What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition. What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. Hey, check it out, man. I got a new job opportunity for y'all, man. Something real live, man. Check it out. If you want to learn how to install the internet cables, or fire alarms, or security access systems, you know what I'm saying? You need a new trade. You need an OSHA 10 or an OSHA 30 safety certification. Hey, man, they got you. Call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com or on Instagram, TDCANDC. You know what I'm saying? They located at 341 Columbia Memorial Parkway, Suite 341E. That's out in Kemah, Texas, 77565. You know what I'm saying? They offer hands-on training for network cabling, low voltage trade, telecommunications, structured cabling, voice and data. Hey, man, all that. Voice over internet protocol, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, no background check for training, man. Listen, call Texas Training Center and Certifications at 281-962-0659 or simply go to www.ttcandc.com. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man.
So now we traveling, they'll come and get us. We'll go to Atlanta, record songs, you know what I'm saying?
Was it called Wreckshop at the time, or what is it?
It wasn't. We still wasn't even, hadn't even came up with that, because at that point, D Reck had still had his record label in Atlanta, and I want to say it was called Gemini Records or something, you know what I'm saying? So we still hadn't got that far yet, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, we was recording songs at real studios at this time. Now we wasn't doing no more in the closet shit, and you know what I'm saying, in the back room shit. We was recording shit. So it was just, you know, accumulating just song after song. This is kind of before we even made that transition to Houston, you know what I'm saying? Yet, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had a Wreckshop or none of that shit yet. We would hang out with Nonk every day, like that motherfucker couldn't shake us. We on that nigga tail everywhere down there, because he cut hair at the time, you know what I'm saying? So we at the barbershop. That's a perfect surrounding for us to flex our skills, play our new shit. You feel me?
Audience stand shit.
Right, all that shit. So that shit was just working hand on hand, you know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, I can't really remember the timeline on how all the shit went down when we actually had the Wreckshop, but it was real soon, you know what I'm saying? All that shit was like, next thing is a spot, feel me? Hey, you know, equipment, we in that motherfucker. Ronnie Spencer, we in that bitch, bolting the motherfucking plywood up in that bitch. This motherfucker, Ronnie Spencer's a beast, man.
He said he had put some studios together.
Motherfucker put up the whole wall with no electricity. I'm talking about by hand. Fucking Popeye forearms. You know, like, no shit. So like I said, the timeline on that, you know what I'm saying, I would have to really know, and Reck them really know the exact time and year and date when all that jumped off. But like I say, very shortly after we had fucked with him and shit, you know what I'm saying, we was on the mix, you know what I'm saying? And
so y'all was there before Fat Pat. Y'all see Fat Pat come in and all that?
Yeah, you know, Pat, it was all quick, you know what I'm saying? It was all kind of at the same time. Like when we was doing the writing the Pimp Tyte album and trying to convince Reck to, you know what I'm saying, do something with us, all that shit was brewing up, you know what I'm saying, with him and Pat, you know what I'm saying? So it was like we met him at the National Guard one time. They had like this New Year's, is like right when Pat Lemons get killed. So them boys came to Beaumont to do a show, you know what I'm saying, at the National Guard on College Street. Shit, we go backstage and go holler at them, you know what I'm saying? Like, we hollered at all of them, really, you know what I'm saying? Because at this time, you know what I'm saying, we really was just our first time meeting these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Beaumont Houston, we wasn't really in the mix that deep with them at that time, you know what I'm saying? Kiki was just starting to do his thing, you know what I'm saying, at this time. So we chop it up with Pat, you know what I'm saying? We get a nigga pager number at this time. You know, we link, you know what I'm saying? We, same time, wrecked them, bam. Meeting up with them, let's get it going. So it was like kind of like all that shit was like, you know what I'm saying? Bam, 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 bam. Like next week, next week, you know what I'm saying? Studio. Next week, equipment. You know, we mashing. It's like it wasn't no wait no months or nothing for shit to go down. It was every week, every 2, 3 days, some other shit was jumping. Okay, we got this going. You know what I'm saying? Because it was that serious on knowing what we was working with. You know what I'm saying?
Donnie Houston.